Alright, fuck boys. It's kinda cold and foggy. I should start wearing a sweater when I go run, but then you can't see my guns. I'm joking, I'm just gonna wear a sweater next time. Anyway, today is upper body day again. Planche and front lever. And like I said, I want to talk about the front lever. Because the front lever is the exercise of the century. And I don't care what you say. Now, why do I say this? We said the squat, that's the pistol squat in body weight. And planche is the bench. Now, front lever is the deadlift. Only I think it might even be superior, The front lever just gets your back so thick and strong, it's not normal. I'll just put up a few stories, mention a few stories from back in the day when I just started. Oh, I guess this one is flipping. Alright, there we go, you good? So, back in the day, when I just started training, I was training front lever for about a day. Like, I had gotten so strong, and I didn't realize until one day I went to the gym with school, and we had like these pull-ups machines, and whatever, you could do whatever you want. And the teacher told us like, well guys, going to the gym is an important part of your health, but make sure you don't get injured and always pick a weight. You can do 12 to 15 reps. And everyone was like, okay. And then 5 minutes later, we were maxing out every machine. But on that day, I was able to get like the pull down machine. You sit down, you pull the bar for 120 kilos. My body weight was 60 at the time. Like, I had never done it before. That's how strong you get with the fucking front lever. And also just, you do the front lever, you just become able to do anything. Because, one arm pull up, I got it in a few weeks because I had my front lever base, which wasn't even that strong at the time. And also one time, I tried to go to the gym with my friend, or I did go. It was last year. And then I tried deadlift. And the deadlift, I got 180 kilos. Which is not bad for, being 66 kilos myself at the time. So I was like, how the fuck is this possible? And then I remembered, well, yeah, I got a nice and strong back from doing front lever all the time. So the front lever, why does it get you so strong? Well, most of the time you say front lever and people think of the hold. But front lever is so much more than that, It's not only the hold, it's also, you can do front lever pull-ups, which are like gym row machines on steroids. You also have the press, which is going from the front lever to inverted hang, which kind of mimics the way you deadlift, You put pressure on your lats and you pull your arms closer. Then you have front lever raises, so you go from dead hang to the horizontal position, or all the way up to inverted hang. So you have all these ranges of motions, all these positions just from front lever. Those are just the main ones. You have other ones as well. But with just your body weight, you can get so far doing it. Especially if you start focusing on the pull-ups. I don't know if you have seen like the actual pro calisthenic guys, the front lever level these days. But they're doing like 30 pull-ups in front lever. They are holding it at the top. And their back is just one massive slab of meat. It's insane. And they have a big neck, you know. So for me, the front lever exercise is just the best exercise among them all, you know. And I call it the deadlift of body weight. But for most of the people, I think it might be even better than the deadlift, because the main reason people don't do deadlift is their lower back, right? And you know, I get it. If you don't deadlift in the right way, then it's kind of easy to injure yourself. But with the front lever, basically you're only using your back, right? No legs are involved, no connection to the legs as well, so you're not bending in your lower back. If anything, you're just gonna get your lower back stronger safely. And you know, it's just a safe exercise. You can progress from zero, from like Australian pull-ups, all the way to tuck front lever, you know. You tuck up your legs, you bend your legs to make it easier, to straight legs. Like with just your body weight, you can go from zero to massively strong gains. And I have to watch here. Oh yeah, okay. Guys, it's fucking dark outside today. It's kind of busy at work. So I got up at 4 a.m. to run. And it's foggy. So I can barely see where I'm going. But anyway, yeah, the front lever is just a safe exercise with massive, you know, gains. You do it, you go hard on it. You can beat yourself up in one set. It's insane. And then, you know, safe and not exactly the deadlift, I get it, but it will carry over a lot. And if you want to do, you know, your leg posterior chain for the deadlift, that's where the Nordic curls from yesterday come in. So the deadlift I got, 180 kilos, it's a combination of the front lever and the Nordic curl. And by doing both of those, I trained my entire posterior chain and I was able to deadlift 180 kilos. But anyway, today we are doing that as well. So, like I mentioned in the previous day, they were aiming for a bit of PRs on planche push-ups, front lever pull-ups, and then I think this is gonna be the last session of like building up the reps for a while before, you know, I work on my base again. So we're gonna do a bit of extra hard training at the end, some volume as well, I think. Oh shit, I almost ran in the wrong direction because it's too fucking dark. Yeah, so that's on the menu today. Really excited, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get those 5 reps on the push-ups, but yeah, we'll see. I'll see you there. Alright, I don't know why exactly, but I just couldn't get going on that run. But anyway, I have some push-ups to do. Today is the 3x5 push-ups. And to be honest, I'm kinda scared, kinda nervous to do this. You know, last time I did 4 reps for 3 sets and I was struggling a lot, as you might have seen. And then anyway, today, even though I struggled so much, I gotta hit 3x5, you know, 5 reps. And it's gonna be difficult, and I know it. So I'm kinda scared to start on this. You know, not the bad kind of scared, not scared to get injured, because scared to get injured just prevents you from, you know, dashing out all the power you want. I'm just scared of failing, I guess, you know, but not in a bad way. I think it's more like nervousness, and it's gonna help me put out more power. But anyway, if you have something like this where you're scared to hit your goal, try to break it down, try to break down the unattainable goal into multiple attainable goals, you know. 3x5 is gonna be difficult for me, and I'm scared to hit it, but if I break it down in multiple sets, I know I'm gonna be able to hit 1 set at least, and I can just take it set by set. If you have something like that seems so big, you don't even want to try it, just break it down in multiple small pieces and it will be much more attainable in the end. So yeah, let's just get started and hopefully all goes well. Alright, one sit down, two to go. I've got my Pokemon Happy Music list playing. You can look it up on YouTube. It's not mine, but I often use it. And it helps me get hyped up for sets like these, you know? So it went better than expected. For some reason, I'm feeling my knee during the fucking planche push-ups. But if it keeps going like this, I think I can hit it, you know? The adrenaline of not knowing if I'm going to succeed is helping me a lot. So let's hope and pray that I can get the second and third set as well. Alright, let's take a moment to have the blood flow from my head and my shoulders to the rest of my body. But even though, you know, I know I'm bending my arms on the press, I got 5 push-ups for 3 sets. And to be honest, in the beginning, I didn't think I was gonna do it. And on the second set after that, I didn't think I was gonna do it. But, you know, sometimes trying is all the success you need, you know? There's no failure in just trying. Just by trying something you think or you know you wouldn't be able to do before, the fact that you have the confidence to try it now is a win in itself. So if you just put it all out there, then that's a win in your book anyway. Even if you fail the set or not. Even if I would have failed this set, it would have been, you know, my first time trying this stuff. I know I wouldn't have to try a few weeks ago, because then it would just be an utter failure on the first set. So, like I said, if you have a big goal, break it down in multiple smaller goals and it will seem much more attainable and you will have much more success stories, you know, trying to get those tiny small goals, and they add up and they become the big goal you always wanted. So anyway, now I'm going on to the front lever pull-ups with the touch at the top every time. Last time I got 5 sets for 4 reps, and now I want to get the same amount of sets with 5 reps. I think it's gonna be kind of hard, but let's see. Alright, this is way harder than expected. Let's see if I can get even 3 sets. Alright, so I was only able to get 3 sets for front lever. I'm not gonna go for the 4th one because the form will just break down too much. But yeah, I would say it's quite successful still, you know. I tried for 5, didn't go as planned, but I still got 3 sets, which is, you know, a personal record for me. Anyway, I am quite fucking tired from all this stuff, you know. The 5 push-ups were so hard, the pull-ups were so hard, but this is kind of like the last training of a training block. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do some all-out sets to get a juicy pump, you know, finish off my shoulders and my back, and then it's on to the next training block, kinda, which I don't really plan for. I just kind of see what happens and I go by feel, but quite excited for it. So anyway, let's do some planche and some front lever max out sets. I'm looking forward to it. Oh fuck. Alright. Thrashing the shoulders. Mission completed. Holy fucking shit, those were some pretty intense sets. I can't feel my shoulders anymore. Like, it's still burning. Holy shit. So, like I said, trash has been taken out for the shoulders. Now it's time for back. Oh. In those last sets you saw me doing, you see I first hold it at the top and then I do pull-ups and then I do a press, so I go to inverted hang, and basically I'm combining all those movements from the front lever to get a thick slab of meat on my back, you know? If you combine front lever exercises like this, you just hit your back from all aspects, except here on this low bar. I can't do, you know, from dead hang all the way up to front lever, which is a weak position of mine. But you have so many things you can do from front lever. And if you notice, like the press, you do like this movement and stuff, you know, and in a deadlift, you go up and you will like hold your lats, you like pull the bar into your hips and you do the same stuff. So it's like the same mechanism to get like a fucking thick and succulent dense back here, like all the meat. You know, Eric Bugenhagen also has like the thickest back ever, and he does a lot of deadlifts. And the front lever is exactly the same. Like you do like this movement, except you do it from a front lever, and then you also don't have like the risk of hurting your lower back if that's your concern. So it's just like the best movement ever. And then like the other movements, like the pull-up, you go up into the pull-up. You will never see a front lever athlete with underdeveloped rear delts, you know? Everyone's like, yeah, you need to do rear delts. You need to isolate them because, you know, otherwise they're going to be too small. If you do front lever, you don't have that concern, you know? Your rear delt is going to be big enough by itself, especially if you do like the pull-up like this, because every time you go, bam, bam, like your rear delt is just firing up completely, especially if you hold it. Like the further back your elbow goes, the more it's like rear delt stuff, you know? So if you do pull-ups and you have false grip, yeah, you go until here, it's already rear delt, but then you remove your false grip and you go all the way bam, here, and you have to squeeze your back, and it's just an insane movement, you know? So that's why I like the front lever. It's just, you can do anything with it. Anyway, today's training, it was quite a good one, I believe. You know, I got something I didn't expect I would get, to be honest, which is the 5 reps on the planche push-ups. So, you know, breaking down your goals, not a bad thing apparently, because before this training, I gave myself like a 30% chance, and then I did it anyway. And then I failed on the pull-ups to get 5 sets. But anyway, that was good as well, because I did 5 reps, which I hadn't done before. And then, you know, some other trashing at the end of the workout, finish stuff, every muscle that I could think of with the planche and the front lever. So all in all, I would say it was a very good day. I'm not gonna recover until the next upper body day, but I'll do something else then. We'll see. So anyway, today was a good session. It's about 6:15 now, so gotta take a shower and leave for work. But yeah, see you tomorrow.